You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip-hop and sports live.
It seems odd, all the hoopla I'm hearing. That's right. Change the station, you're witnessing greatness. I heard. Far from basic, they're making a statement. Better salute you in the presence of made men. Spitting the truth and the show is live too. It's the Oddcast on Bars and Hoops. You can go online or play it in your coops. Just make sure 8 to 10 is the time to choose. Spread love to Steels and the crew. I see you on the top as we continue to move. Friday nights.
Yeah. You know, you heard him. As we continue to move from 8 to 10, the Oddcast is show, tell a friend to tell a friend. This ain't your regular, we out here setting trends. From a list that never ends, from trending topics, bars, you know we locked it. Hoopla from the latest hoop stars, you know we got it. We give you something to do on Friday nights. The Oddcast is show, make sure to subscribe and like.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip-hop and sports live.
Where the world of hip-hop and sports lives. Stills the great DJ Tiny on the ones and twos. The Oddcast every Friday, 8 to 10. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We back at it again. Tiny.
Yo, what's good, man? Yo, first, before
shout
we
out
even
to
go
my guy.
next,
Let's
man,
go, man.
let's shout out DJ JOJ. Yo, he's over there doing his things. Let's shout out Ali Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we got you, man. We holding you down.
Whole fact. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Word up, man. Shout out to the guys that's not here today, man. You know what I'm saying? Ali Vegas, you know what I'm saying? DJ JOJ, you know, they going to be back next week for Christmas, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to have a nice little show for everybody as well, man. But before we get into all of that today, man, you know what I'm saying? Tiny, again, thank you for always holding us down whenever we need it, man.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Man, mad love, man.
Yeah, man.
I wear bars and hoops on my sleeves.
That's what I'm
man.
talking
That's
about,
just
man.
what it is.
And I see that shooter sweater that you got on right now, too.
No
You know what I'm
doubt.
saying? Shooters on the chest. You know what I
Matter
mean?
of fact, if you don't know about this, you better recognize, man. Straight shooter. Straight shooter. And who's it made by?
King's Ransom. You know what I'm saying?
That's
For those
right.
of you that want to get a King's Ransom item, man, jacket, hoodie, whatever you want, we got it, man. Go to King's Ransom _King's Ransom with a Z, Kings with a Z on Instagram, and you can order whatever you got on there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shout out to
check
Jessica.
out them starter jackets. Y'all better check out those hats. Y'all better check out the shorts he got. Yo,
He got everything.
this man got everything, man. This is what entrepreneurs do.
100%.
We gotta support our black entrepreneurs, man, because they doing big things, man. Y'all gotta catch out. You gotta catch the new leather joint that he got coming out. All leather, trust me, fire.
And we gonna definitely have that rocking and rolling, man. For real, man. Yeah. Word up, man. For real. But Tiny, man, talk about it, man. How was your week leading into today, man? It was a busy week as you was up here all day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Busy week, man. Every day of the week, man. I had Wednesday off, and it came back at it again, man. Yo, I just love doing this, man. This is just what it is. It's not work to me because this is something I love to do.
Yeah,
and this is my therapy, so I rock out like that. So it's all good. I'm having a good time.
And shout out to my brother Ali Vegas. He tapped in on the text, man. He said Tiny is like the Mookie Betts of Bars and Hoops. That's a fact. Reliable. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks. Yo, good looking, man.
You already know,
man.
for real, man.
Yeah.
But how was your week, man?
My week was good, man. You know, relaxing. You know, I do my thing. You know what I mean? Go get the oil change, all of that. But I'm good.
Indeed.
Man.
Yes, indeed.
So
man.
I'm good, man. I had a decent weekend.
That's what's up.
Just going into the next week, looking towards the future, because to have a future, you got to plan for that future.
Whole fact.
And so now I'm planning for the future, and the future is looking bright. Let's put it that way.
Whole fact. You know what I'm saying? Word up, man. Yeah, man. Word up, man. Shout out to Tiny for that, man. Word up. But like he said, man, you know, we got a lot planned for Bars and Hoops Radio in the new year, man. We ending the year off strong, man. We got a lot of guests lined up, man. We got Iron Sheik pulling up on Sunday, man. For those of you that don't know Iron Sheik, do your research. He's a legend in the battle rap world. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Definitely pulling up on Sunday to chop it up with us on the Unprofessionals. Shout out to Frederick Wells on the check-in. We see you. Shout out to Jessica Grandy on check-in. We see you. For real. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have a great show this Sunday. I'm looking forward to that, man. As far as the week was concerned, man, it was a great week, man. Definitely got a lot accomplished. Counting down to the end of the year, because I always like taking a break from everything else on the outside world and focusing more on the station, trying to come into the new year with something new. I'm thinking about trying to decorate, do something else for the station to bring a new energy in for the new year. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And got my eyes set and plans set on some stuff. And we also planning to do a top of the year cypher session, man. So I'm gonna invite a few of my good friends, man, that came up here, did good things up here, man. You know what I mean? I already spoke to Splash 631. He said he's definitely pulling up if he can.
Shout out to Splash.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Splash. He came here, burned it down, trying to get Reek DOA back in here, trying to get Church back in here. Definitely gonna get DeMarco the Great back in here. You know my brother Vegas gonna be here. Right, and I'm trying to get a few guys up in here, man, that do what they do, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, this is a hip-hop station first and foremost. We do podcast things, yes. And I'm definitely happy about the new year because not only did Tiny set up a nice little lineup for New Year's Day as far as music is concerned, but we are going to introduce and air our first episode of Boom Bap Radio, you know what I'm saying? And Boom Bap Radio is gonna be like a blast from the past. It's like the concept was born and derived from 89.1, man. If you remember 89.1, Stretching Bobito, man. You know what I'm saying? The underground radio station. They broke so many dope artists back in the 90s. They broke Wu-Tang Clan. They broke Nas. Talk about it, Tiny.
Biggie.
Facts.
Everybody, Big L. Everybody that was major, that was a hitting, they broke them. They broke them. Underground radio broke them, man.
100%.
Lord Finesse, the Digging in the Crate crew,
Facts.
Fat Joe, all of them, man. That's what they was doing. That's why they so legendary.
100%.
That's why they are legendary. And we got our own blueprint and we doing it.
100%.
That's just what we doing.
And that's exactly what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really look at the landscape of music right now, you know, there is no real labels like that. You know what I'm saying? There's no real labels out there like that. These podcasts are taking over and the internet is basically birthing stars every single day. So it's not as hard as it used to be to get recognition. It's not as hard to get your music out there. And we are a licensed radio station at the end of the day. We are licensed to play music. You know what I mean? So you have publishing, you have all of that, man. Come here, you know, get your music played. Let people check you out. Help our platform grow even more, man, because we are a pillar in the hip-hop community, whether you want to believe it or not. And 2026, Bars and Hoops Radio is going to take it to the next level, man. But
Facts, man. Facts.
As far as the weekend is concerned, man, you know, got to get ready for good old Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Christmas time again. Shout out to those of you who celebrate. Salute to you that don't celebrate it. But me, I got a young kid, man, and I'm not going to take Christmas away from my young child because at the end of the day, nobody took it away from me when I was a kid. It's like when I got older,
for the kids,
I
man.
did that. I did it on my own.
Talk
about it, Tiny.
When they get of age, then you can tell them the real deal and everything like that. But let the kid be a kid.
100%.
Let them grow up having fun.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Shout out to Tiny. Word up, man. Yeah, man. So I'm not one to tell kids don't believe in Santa Claus and all that other stuff. Let them figure it out on their own, man. Because at the end of the day, they still go to school and other kids talk to other kids, and kids may spoil it for them anyway. But don't be the Grinch and the bearer of bad news and spoil your child. Man. You know, you don't gotta say Santa Claus bought you anything, but you know, you let them know that the gifts came from mom and dad. You know what I'm saying? Auntie, grandma. You know what I'm saying? Don't spoil it for the kids, guys, honey. Yeah,
man. Let the kids. It's their holiday. Let them have fun on their holiday because they dealt with a whole bunch of other stuff all year long. Let them enjoy at least that day of having a good time.
100%, man. For real, man. So other than that, man, like I said, the weekend was smooth, man. The week was smooth. The weekend is going to be even smoother, man. Just getting prepared and ready for some things, man. And I definitely got those jackets that you was talking about in the oven right now cooking. Yeah. Shout out to Tip of the Gambler, man. That's my brother right there, man. Tips always supports everything I do, man. That's my guy, man. Mm-hmm. I know sometimes I get I get on him from time to time when we be doing things on Sunday, but that's just tough love because that's my guy, man. And I know that we got a special thing going on Sundays, man. And I just wanted to get better, man. And Tips is always ready to go every Sunday. And he also supports everybody, not just me, or everybody that he knows that's an entrepreneur that's doing something. Tips is gonna cop what they got, especially if it's hot. He ain't afraid to spend them chippers. Tips bought a few sweatsuits for me, varsity jackets,
but see, that's
all
the
that
thing though. That's the thing about if you got good quality stuff, it sells itself.
100%.
I mean, it works more when you sell it, but your stuff sells itself. People see it, they want to get it. Or they see me when I'm wearing the jacket or the sweat. Yo, where you get that from? I tell them where to go. It sells itself.
100%, man. I appreciate that, man. So this year we stepping it up, man. And again, man, salute to everybody. Jessica Grandy, Tisha A a lot. You know what I'm saying? Right. They all support the movement. They supported me from day one, and I truly appreciate all of y'all that support the King's Ransom movement. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm moving it like a Master P, fresh out of the trunks. And on the internet, you know what I'm saying? But I'm about to step my game up for the potato to the laser. And that's why I always say, you know, the top of the year, I take your time and decompress from everything else and get my life in order. Go ahead, Johnny.
As a matter of fact, man, everybody that bought a jacket, everybody that bought an item from King Ransom, y'all need to take pictures, send it to Stills as we put this commercial together. We get ready to put a crazy commercial together.
Hell yeah.
And y'all gonna be involved with the pictures that y'all sent. Because we got to let them know how good it looks when you put it on.
That's a fact.
And that's what's going on. So everybody take a picture and make sure you send it to Stills that the item that you bought. Trust me, it's gonna be dope.
Nah, listen, man, I appreciate it, man. I definitely appreciate the love. And shout out to you too, Tiny, because you definitely got a couple pieces yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? And you always been pushing me since you met me over 15 years ago. You've been pushing me to do everything that you see in me.
Absolutely.
You try to push me to do it, man, and I appreciate that, man. So if I don't tell you thank you, man, I'll tell you thank you every time I get a chance.
You don't need a yes man.
Nah, that's a fact.
You don't need a yes man.
100%.
But you do need that person that's going to help you drive where you need to get to. Because sometimes you be right there. You just need that person in your ear just to push you over the edge. And you be like, all right, I'm gone. Because that's where you at right now.
Yeah.
Right now, you at the wall. You're about to break that wall open and you about to take off. I see it.
Yeah, facts.
I see it.
Facts, man. Shout out to Jessica. She said, y'all two are the dream team, man. Kobe and Shaq.
Shout out to Jess, man.
Man. Shout out to Jess. Word up. And me and my brother Vague, we the dynamic duo. You know
Jessica, sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Word up, man. For real, man. Word, man. And shout out to Adam. He said, now I know what Luka Magic is. He shows his teammates he shows his teammates the ball and sees now you see it, now you won't for 2 quarters. Okay, I don't know. He checked in on the check-in. Shout out to Adam, man, checking in on YouTube, man. We appreciate that, man.
What, he talking about the game?
He talking about basketball right now.
Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah, I can hear it.
He talking about basketball right now. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't catch everything. You know, spell checking, all that be going crazy when people typing and stuff. But anyway, man, let's get to the meat and the potatoes of the opening of the show. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to talk about something that's near and dear. Let me stop the music. I wanted to talk about something that's near and dear to me, man, and it's music. Surprise, right?
Right. So
we were waiting for the anticipated project Light Years by Nas and DJ Premier. Now, over 2 decades ago, or 15 years ago, probably this project was supposed to happen, right?
Right.
And it finally came out this morning at 12:01 a.m. in the morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been getting phone calls, text messages all day. Yo, Stills, what you think about your man project? Everybody knows. It's no secret. Nas is my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not only is my guy, it's like 6 degrees of separation. Me and Esco connected in many different ways. But you know what I'm saying? I like you just said, Tiny, we not yes men around here, right?
Nah, no yes men.
And how can I say it without being, and I'm not being disrespectful. I just think that the album could have been more. And that's just my humble opinion. And Nas, this is no disrespect to him, man. He's still the king in my eyes. He's a great MC. He did wonders for hip hop. This year has been like one of the best runs for any artist when it comes to music for Nas. Every feature that he was on with Mass Appeal, killed it. From De La Soul to Slick Rick to Ghostface to Raekwon.
Right.
Mobb Deep album.
Yeah.
He's killing. He's on fire this year. But he dropped his own project, and to me, he never lets you down lyrically. Lyrics will never be a question for him. But to me, it came down to production, and the production kind of took a lot of muster off the album. Now, Tiny, we just sat here for about 45 minutes listening to the joints. So you give your honest opinion on the album, because you had a great point. Right. And I want you to get your point across to everybody to let people know what you think about it.
This album is a hip-hop album.
Okay.
As far as the things that he's talking about, the subjects that he's...
Grown man music.
Right. No, I ain't going to say grown man music.
Okay.
I'm going to say it's hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? What he talks about, he's giving you a history lesson on a lot of things, especially with graffiti artists.
Facts. And Writers. That's the name of the song. It's called Writers.
Right, Writers. And he's doing creative things as he always do when it comes to his lyricism. You know what I'm saying? I like the lyrics. I just don't like most of the beats. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like it's I'm not dissing Premier because I know what Premier is capable of doing. I just can't believe this is like the beats make me fall back. It's a dreary, dreary kind of music.
It's dated.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say
it's dated.
Well, it is dated. It is dated.
It's dated and Premier and this is no disrespect to DJ Premier, right? He's an all-time great in the music industry. He's been around for a very long time. He's been around since the 80s.
92, 80-something.
88, 89, 91, 92. Matter of fact, when did Gangstar come on the scene? Like about 91, 92?
80,
99. He wasn't with Kane and them. They came like right into the beginning of the 90s, I believe.
Yeah,
Just to Get a Rep came out when I was probably in the 8th grade.
Yeah.
So it was about 80, 90.
89,
90. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he's been
over 35, 36 years.
Yes. So that's a lot of music. His style has never elevated or evolved, right? And my biggest fear with this project was that we just came off of Nas getting his first Grammy in over 20 some odd years as a hip hop artist with Hit Boy. And Hit Boy gave him a versatile sound. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know at the end of the day, Nas is never going to disappoint you with lyrics. That's never been his problem. It's always been beat selection and production. Go ahead, Tony.
Well, his first album was a versatile project.
Yes.
Yeah, he had about what? Maybe
he had four
or five
iconic producers on the album.
Right. LES.
LES, Pete Rock. Large Professor.
Right.
DJ Premier.
Right. You see, he had them.
And Q-Tip. 5.
And Q-Tip. There you go. I knew it was one more. But that variety, it made an iconic album.
Yes.
And me personally, I don't think one of them can just make a Nas album. I think he needs to keep that same remedy for some reason of dealing with because somebody's going to give him that one hit. You know what I mean?
Now that you say that, I kind of think I know what went on, right?
Right.
I think that, because you remember, like I said, this when Scratch Magazine came out. Scratch Magazine came out like in the early 2000s.
Right.
Because I used to buy all those magazines. I used to collect them. And when I bought the magazine with Nas and Premier on the cover, it says something with a question mark. I don't remember exactly what it said on the cover, but when I saw that and everybody saw that, everybody was like, what? They about to do a project together?
never materialized.
Right.
Then 20 years later, Nas goes on a historic run with a producer that's not, I ain't gonna say fairly new to the game, but new to the game.
Right.
And did 6 projects with this guy.
6.
Solely. He did 6 albums with him. It was 3.
Right.
It was 3 Magic series and it was 3 King's Disease albums. So he did 6 albums with Hit Boy. And out of the 6, 4 of them were hits.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that this was probably I want to say it probably was like a favor to Premier, like to still throw him a little bone, keep him relevant, and like he's doing Mass Appeal.
Right.
He's giving everybody a second childhood in rap.
Yeah, definitely.
He gave Ghostface another opportunity.
Raekwon,
Havoc, you know what I'm saying? Slick Rick, De La Soul.
I'm waiting for Rakim now.
Rakim, you know what I'm saying? So he did that for the pioneers because he loves hip hop that much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I gotta give credit to him for, because he's trying to keep that hip hop alive. He's like one of the only few that's doing it besides Eric Sermon. He's trying to
shout out to Eric Sermon.
Eric Sermon. So he's trying to keep the hip hop alive, and he's trying to keep the lyricism alive and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
And I had to give him credit because the lyricism is on point.
He's never gonna let you down.
Right. He's never gonna let you down. It's just I feel the beats is not all there to me.
Nah,
that's just it. It's
beats
not really
suspect.
moving me.
We gotta be real. The beats was suspect, and this is what I feared when everybody was talking about it, and we was talking about it here a couple Sundays ago. That was my biggest fear. Like the album and Premier's sound is gonna sound dated. And Dirk was sitting here right by me, like, yo, you bugging. What are you talking about? You talk about Premier. And I said, I wasn't enthused by
Premier.
What was the last joint that defines my name?
Yeah. You didn't like that too.
I pointed to that specific track and I said that wasn't a great beat. That wasn't a great track. But Nas, of course, is a great lyricist, so he's gonna carry the beat. It's not like Nas is like, it was like an equal balance.
Yeah.
When you hear Nas is like, and then when you hear what else Premier did for him? New York State of Mind.
New York State of Mind.
1 and 2.
Yeah. The New York State of Mind is what I'm looking for right there. That New York State of Mind.
Oh boy, here go my brother DeMarco. He said the album is fire. Grown legends. Grown legend Nas. Nah, DeMarco, you my brother.
Hey,
you my brother.
Yo, look, that's why I said it's not grown folks' music. Stop saying it's grown man's music. It's Nas. Nas is a Nas. We didn't say the lyrics wasn't dope. The lyrics is on point. The beats, I'm sorry, man. They not. It's not happening, man. If Premier was sitting right in here, right next to me, I'd have said the same thing. Yo, Premier, man. I said, yo, Premier, you need to do. Come on, man. We need to go back to the drawing board.
I'm telling you, Nas is my guy. And DeMarco, you can feel free to call up 516-206-0711. So, and I knew that a lot of people, and don't get me wrong, I used to be biased to this too, like liking albums like Nostradamus when it wasn't the best work from him, but because of who he is and how I look up to his catalog and his artistry as an artist, we tend to look past it. But this one, I couldn't look past it. Yes, there are grown men records on there. One of them, like I told you, Chinese, was the Sun song. No.
Yeah, Sons, right.
That was like his version of Daughters. Because remember, he did a song for his daughter. Then this one was like a song for his son. We all know he got a son named Knight with Khalees. You know what I'm saying? So this one seems like it was more so for his son.
When he did Daughters was fire.
Yes.
The way he did the flow, the way the music was going,
yes.
it had you going. And yo, that song made you wish you had a daughter after he was finished
100%.
with it. Come on now.
100%.
And you want to do Sons like that? Nah, man.
Nah, but Sons was dope. If you, like I said,
it's the lyricism. Beat. That's not grown man's beat. Man, yo, man, y'all got to stop with this. I'm sorry, man. Y'all hater. Y'all got to stop with this bullshit about romance beat and all of that. That's if the beat don't match, it's the lyrics or the flow. It just don't match, man.
Oh man. Oh, we got a call on the line. Bars and Hoops Radio. Who's this?
Yo, I'm at your door right now. I got a satchel. I need your Queen's hat. I need your 718 codes. All revoked. I need all that.
Yeah, DeMarco.
What up,
Because the
DeMarco?
high disrespect of this album is not going to be tolerated.
Let's go. Talk about it. We got to talk about it, brother.
Shout out to
we're in the
Zai.
All
same
right,
boat.
so before I address you, Steels, I'm going
Let's
to address
go.
the DJ.
All right, let's go.
What's my name?
Because
DeMarco. DeMarco, what's my name, man?
I'm
DeMarco.
going to talk to you.
All right, talk to me, man. Talk to me.
Because you're expecting, because when I listened to it first time this morning,
Me
it's
too.
one of them albums you can't listen to it the first time and critique it off the first listen because you're expecting Premier from 1994. He ain't that Premier. This is an older version of him. Wait, y'all talked.
God.
This album has way more soul to it than a Gangstar album. This is not a Gangstar group home Premier album or those little Jay-Z features on one of their albums. This is a full body of work where Premier was in charge of it. If you go listen to Premier when he did the joints with Royce, it's the same type of production.
No, it's
This is
not.
the way
No, it's not.
he's
No, it's not.
He's
Go
the
ahead.
way he's always produced. Secondly, you know vocally, you have to pick beats that matches up the vocal tone of that MC.
Absolutely.
You know Nas beats is going to have some emptiness with the track because you got to hear them. The DJ's supposed to know this, right?
Yeah, of course.
This is an MC. This is an MC on the phone talking to you.
Of course. Of
Where on
course.
this album is trash to you now?
Hold up,
Dwayne
DeMarco.
Peters, aka Stills.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold up, DeMarco. Wait a minute. Wait a minute before you get back to Stills.
This nigga's out of control today.
Let me tell you something. The one thing
Bad,
you're an MC.
because I got annoyed. Let's
Listen,
go.
you're an MC. I feel you, right? But I'm also a person that listens to beats. I'm also listening to flows. I'm just not listening to. I'm listening to the whole body of work. Listen, man. The whole sound is dreary. It'll take you somewhere going back. It ain't going to amp you up. And listen. Just to give you what I'm talking about. Listen.
Cold nights and bloody days. They grab me
Listen,
and bullet spray. They
this
use
is
me
Nas
raw,
right
so
here.
I sing this song to this day. My body is cold steel for real. I was made to kill. That's why they keep me concealed.
What did I start the conversation with?
It's not
What year?
the same.
What year was that?
It's not the same premiere, same.
No. What year is that?
That was 1996.
No, it wasn't 1996.
That was I gave you power.
That's 1992.
Nah,
That ain't 92.
Nah,
I gave you power in
it was
92.
written. That was on. It
They
was
did
written.
it. They did it years before. No, it was done years before.
Okay.
It's an old song he never released.
Okay.
You talking? You're on the phone with a Nas fan.
Let's go. Let's go.
He did it years before. Then it was released. Y'all expect that version of Premiere. It's never going to be that version because it ain't even that version of Nas anymore.
What?
It ain't. He's not that version of Nas. That's a young man with energy you hear on that microphone that you just played for me. That was what, 22 years old probably? He was
That's a
probably
whole
21,
fact.
22.
That's a fact.
His energy then is not his energy now. He's going to give you a soulful album. Because you say it's not grown, but it is grown. This man is doing joint ventures. This man is doing casinos. This man got to be careful about certain things he says. This man has brought back mass appeal with all the legends we like, did albums within this year, 7 albums. This man has put them all on Marvel comic books and went to Comic Cons, things they haven't been doing for years. He's changing the code in hip-hop. This is Yakin right now. It ain't Hove. This is Yakin. Y'all disrespecting the king.
Wait, I'm not disrespecting Nas. I'm not taking nothing from Nas. Nas is, I told you, he's keeping hip hop alive. Let me tell you something. That album is a hip hop album. I want to love the album. I was anticipating the album, but I'm not going to fool my ears.
And
I like what I
think
like.
That's what's
and I
wrong
don't like.
with all of us. Because I blame myself too. Because this morning I was like, yo, this ain't the album I wanted it to be. I was expecting something else.
So
When I went back and listened, I listened to it 3 times.
Yes,
today.
I did. I listened to it all day today. So DeMarco, you tell me, New York State of Mind 3, you wasn't disappointed in
Terrible.
that?
Terrible.
Terrible.
But just because that's terrible, and the reason it's terrible, I think they should have did something more to tweak the sample, to chop it up, to blend it in, but it was a change of pace. He's giving you the elevation of his New York State of Mind. He don't got that 1991, 90, 17-year-old kid that did those verses from the first one.
Right,
the
so
second
DeMarco,
one played a part in his life when he got older with all the betrayal from those friends.
Yes.
This version of Nas, his New York State of Mind, is an adult.
But DeMarco, I'm not questioning his lyrical ability on the album. It was remarkable. His lyrical ability is remarkable. To me, I think
you tell me Junkies ain't fire?
Huh? Nah,
Nasir and Esco ain't fire?
It's hard. When I was a junkie, we just was playing before the air when he played all 3 sides.
Yeah.
Nasir,
the intro joint, the intro ain't fire?
The intro was hard. The intro was hot.
The intro's insane.
Hold on,
and then it
DeMarco.
goes right into the Get Ready joint.
Wait, DeMarco, let me put it to you this way, right? I'm gonna put it to you this way. If this was Nas' first album, it wouldn't have been hitting. Period. I don't care about. I don't wait a minute. No. I don't care about
it's
that.
Not.
I don't care about that grown stuff or whatever. What I care about is what hip hop is about. It's about the way the lyricism and the flow goes with the beat. I'm sorry, that beat wasn't going with almost half of the album, man.
Half of the album was dreary.
Yeah, it was dreary.
Like, and I'm gonna put it to you this way, since I'm talking to an MC on the phone. The concepts was bananas. Pause tapes.
The what?
The concepts of the album was bananas.
Pause tapes with Havoc talking at the beginning. If people don't know, that was Havoc talking at the beginning.
I didn't know that was Half. I didn't know that was Half.
Pause let's go. Let's go.
Writers.
Let's go.
Writers was dope. Pause tapes. Sons. It's Time.
It's Time was fire.
But listen to what he's doing on the album. Bouquets, he's giving shout outs to women. Sons, he's giving shout outs to your sons.
Yes.
Writers, he's giving shout out to all the graffiti writers.
Yes.
I'm not.
That's mastery.
Somewhere.
That's
this is a conceptual album.
Yes.
I'm not knocking the content. The content is on point. I said it's a hip hop album. It's a learning album. It's a hip hop album, but it's definitely not a musical album to me. It's not something I want to keep.
No, there's not one song on the album that you're gonna be playing in the club. He didn't make an album for the club.
Right. That's the thing I'm looking for. I'm a person, myself, I like to listen to the beats and the flow first. Then I come back and I listen to the lyrics.
And you know what also
he just gave us 6 albums of that.
I just said that.
Yes, you did.
I just said that. So
when he's doing an album with Premier, I'm gonna make this a piece of art. I'm gonna make a concept album that's a piece of art, and Premier is gonna do all the beats, so it's a time capsule of how I elevated. The second song, he's talking about all his money elevation.
Yeah,
the man even made the statement. I was on that Cristal shit first.
Facts.
This is a statement. You think he just slapped Jay in the face?
You keep
talking about the
you keep talking about the content of the album. You keep talking about what he's talking about.
You're listening from your level.
No.
I'm listening from my level.
Yeah,
that's what I picked up on.
But
you picked up. You wanted boom bap lyrics and
it ain't about the boom bap.
Facts.
It's not about the boom bap, man. It's about musically. Period. Man. See, some of y'all get so wrapped up. Some of y'all get wrapped up with this. The Ahead of Time, the Future, and stuff like that. Sometimes the new stuff just don't sound good. Period. It don't.
But who said this was new stuff? That is your opinion. You can't make your opinion the fact of a fan of somebody that's liking the music.
This is not an opinion.
Yeah.
Right. This to me. No. This to me. This is like reality of it. Is you going away from what hip hop is about, man. Y'all trying to make.
You just said it's a hip hop album, and now you're saying you're going away from what hip hop is about. So
I'm talking about as far as the music. As far as the music.
So
I don't want to be dreary. I don't want to sit there and be all like this.
Hold on,
Come on, man.
So and Jessica summed it up right. She said it got to be a marriage with the beats, and it's true. Because DeMarco, what have we been saying for 20 years about Nas? Keep
You
it
got
a buck.
problem picking beats.
100%.
So you like that Nas and AZ one?
But who?
Hold
That
on,
Nas
did you
and
like?
AZ record is horrible.
Yeah, did you like the Nas and AZ joint?
The only feature on the album, he picked AZ and it was horrible. DeMarco, tell me about that record. What you thought about that record?
No, the AC song is not up to par. He shouldn't even have had anybody on the album, honestly.
Yeah. He picked AZ.
Yo, if he was going to have AZ on the album, they were supposed to go back and listen to all the other joints he did and make sure when they did this on the album, it was just as dope as the other
All
ones.
right, so this is where I side
See,
with DeMarco.
you can't. I'm sorry, Stills.
Let's go.
But you cannot treat an artist like that. Oh, I got to make this song just as good as this song.
Facts.
You got to be in the moment of what you're making at that moment.
100%. And I'm gonna be honest. What DeMarco is saying is that we have to understand that both of these guys aren't where they were 20 years ago, financially and musically, right? Now, one thing I can say is that musically, Nas hasn't skipped a beat lyrically.
Nah, not at all.
He hasn't.
Nope.
This album, every song that DeMarco named, he flamed it. He killed it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even though he's in a different mind state, he's in a different tax bracket now. He about to open up a casino in Queens, partnered with Resort World. So his mind is in a totally different place. So he can't put himself back in the same pocket that he was in back in 96. I get that. And I think that he nailed that on the Nasty Esco Nasir record because he was talking about that battle of still being Nasty Nas, but then switching over to Esco, who really didn't give a fuck about music.
Right, when he played the two personalities.
Jones. No, three. It was three personalities.
Yeah, 3 personalities.
You know what I'm saying? That record was a masterpiece. But again, I think that the beat selection took away from that song. DeMarco, am I wrong?
But wait, who picked the beats?
He did.
So you can't blame. Wait, you can't. No. You can't blame Nas with the beat selection because who's the other part of the album?
Premier.
100%.
So okay, so if Steels, you do music.
Yes.
If Premier gives you a bunch of beats, in the moment you gonna pick whatever Premier gives you.
Absolutely, probably
because
not
it's Premier giving it to you.
Yeah, because Premier giving it to him. Politics, absolutely.
This is what we putting out.
I won't do that.
So you can't blame Nas for the song selection because you know there was probably more songs done.
100%. 100%. I know guys.
So the album got done in the pocket of